In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to be. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we commenced the chapter that is known as semiotics. Semiotics is the study of signs, symbols, and signals. Today, I'm going to teach you translatability. What is translatability? What are the examples of translatability? Listeners and audience, in semiotics, translatability means when you are changing one form to another. When you are changing the form of one text to another form. It can be a spoken form or a written form. It also means when you are changing one language into another language. Here changing means translating. When you are translating one language into another language, that is called translatability. Translatability in semiotics also means when you change a spoken form into written form, a visual form into spoken form. Listeners and audience, whenever we are talking about translatability, we must be aware about a language. There must be our command about one language over another language. For example, we must know about the historical, contextual knowledge. Related to this, the contextual and historical knowledge means that if we are aware about the message, the history of that message, that what kind of message it conveyed at that time, what kind of message it conveys recently. So that's why historical, cultural, and contextual knowledge is also prerequisite and necessary. Listeners and audience, as I told you, that translatability means when you are translating or changing one language into another language and one message to another, either a written message into spoken form or a spoken form into a written form, or even a visual message into a verbal form, spoken form. I'm just going to provide one example and I'm sure and hope that this will clear your concept. Let's see practically. Listeners, that you see, for example, you see this is the texture of the tree, for example. Now you see, for example, this is what kind of form? This is visual form. But now it is a sign, it is a symbol. Now I'm going to change it into which form? To verbal form. I will say this is a tree. This is a tree. So this is a tree. Now I change visual form into spoken form. So this is one example of translatability. Another example of translatability would be, for example, listeners and audience, you see this picture of a flower. For example, this is the visual form. So when I change it into focus form, definitely I will say this is what? This is a flower. Why? Because in the flower we have leaves and also the flower. So I say, and even I say this is a plant. This is the flower. These are the leaves, and completely we call it this is the plant. And if, for example, if there is a picture of a bird, so I will say that the bird is sitting in the tree. The bird is sitting in the tree. So I translated and changed a visual message into spoken form. So hope that now you know about translatability and semiotics. Thank you.